And here we go now. Vaibhav is taking the charge. And as you can see that one in the replay, just swing that one hard in the air and a massive shot going up there for a six on the very first ball of Gaurav's over. His first over was so expensive, and here again in his second over, he's been welcomed with a six. So can we expect one more expensive over coming down here? And here it goes again, a massive one in the air, but not able to cross the boundary ropes. It was when hit hard, but it went up high in the air, but not going across the ropes. So just a single taken, and the score after the single is 56 runs for the loss of 4. And now one last ball left of Gaurav's over. Conceded 31 runs already. Can he make a comeback? Can he take a wicket over here? And here comes a brilliant delivery and second dot ball of the over. So the score after the end of the sixth over, after the end of the power play, is 56 runs for the loss of 4 wickets. here we go, moving on to the seventh over. We are into here in the seventh over of the 40 plus tournament's first inning. The match is going on between Richmond and Lodha NCV Titans. And as it is the end of the power play, the captain can now have more fielders outside the 30-yard circle. And here we go, started off with three back-to-back singles, and then Vinny making sure that somewhere he gets a dot ball, and here he gets that. Sanjay on strike, batting at 2 off 4. Beneath going again, looking for that one breakthrough again, but here he ends up bowling that extra one, a white ball coming here. And here it goes, could have been a cotton bowl. What was that? It was hit straight, but was hard enough to dodge the bowler. And a single taken. And here it goes, swinging the chart in the air, and he exactly knew that where the fielders are and been placed, and just hit that one straight over the mid on, and going. And here it goes, swinging the chart in the air. And now the score after the end of the seventh over is 65 runs, loss of 4 wickets. And now here it is for the eighth over. It is Tosif been brought into attack. The one who conceded 4 runs in his first over and also managed a wicket. So can we see one more breakthrough by him? Can we see the reason of him being brought in back into attack being executed well? Can we see one more wicket being taken down? And here it goes, a brilliant one, an exclusive one, getting bowled by Tosif. Weber on strike, batting at 27 of 17 now. The score is 66 for the loss of 4. And to be honest, he's waiting for that wicket. He's, he just wants that one. With the batter, pulls that one off straight over the mid wicket, and here it goes. He's, he just wants that one. With the batter, pulls that one off straight. And here comes again an amazing delivery. And here we go, moving on to the ninth over. The score as of now after the end of the eighth over was 72 runs for the loss of 4. And now here it is, Gaurav brought back into attack, a single taken on the very first, and has conceded 32 runs so far. So can we expect a wicket, or are we going to again see an expensive over coming down here? Here just flicked it on into the gap through the fine, and it's been saved. Wonderful footwork. But the player was chasing down the ball. Just make sure that it isn't going across the boundary ropes and save those 4 crucial runs for the team. And now here we go, moving on to the last over before the drinks break. The score as of now is 76 runs for the loss of 4 wickets, and it is Tourment brought into attack for his first over and has started off with a dot delivery. Here we go, pulled that one off, straight onto the leg side towards the mid wicket and taken one. And here it is, pulled that one off hard, straight over the mid wicket, going up high, and it's been taken there. 6 has been claimed. And here pulled that. Coming across the wicket, and here we go. It has been taken, and Vaibhav has been sent back after scoring 39 runs and a much needed one to change the game. And with this, the drinks break. Coming across the wicket, and here we go. comes into action now. It has been taken and Vaibhav has been sent back after scoring and Tarun gets to begin his first over itself. And now it's time for the drinks break. And here we go. The 11th over has been brought in by Pratik. The first over of him in today's inning. And 4 runs been conceded by him till now. And now one last ball to go. Can we see a breakthrough or maybe something spicy happening? Maybe a boundary. Here it is. Swing the chart in the air. Going up high. And not getting collected. Could have been one taken, could have been the spicy thing I asked for happening down here on the last ball of Pratik's over, but no, wasn't been collected well. And here we go. The score for the end of the 11th over is 89 runs for the loss of 5 wickets. Here it goes in the air, going all the way up to the boundary, but there comes a player who runs in, chases the ball down, and comes into angle to save it. So just a single when taken on the first ball of Tarun's second over. And here we go for the 13th over. It was Pratik been brought into attack, and what we can see on the very first ball is that a strong appeal down there by Pratik, and guess why? The appeal wasn't made because it was been hitting straight onto the pads, and that one was going into the stump. And umpire has signaled that one as a wicket. So one more wicket taken. Six batters been sent back. More than half side of the batting team has been sent back. And here it goes all the way up there through the keeper. Just have a look at that one. The batter swinged it hard, and then just slow reflexes from the person standing there at the slip as well as the keeper, and all the way going up till for a four. So two back-to-back boundaries here by Prathamesh. And here it goes, swing the dart in the air and falling in the no man's land. And the batter finding himself safe out there and a run taken. And as Tarun been brought back into attack for his third over, he has already taken a wicket. And now, guess what? Why is he being brought back into attack? Obviously, to take a wicket, to take that breakthrough, to take that one more wicket, to get that seventh batter down. So, can we see that thing happening? 108 for the loss of 6 it is. Prathamesh out there on the strike right now, batting at 12 of 5, and here comes a deceptive one, just tricking the batter, leaving him completely clueless, and a dot ball. And here we go again. One more coming down there. A maximum. What was that? Just have a look at it. And here we go. And as you can see that one, it was a 6. More coming down there. There was some technical error which caused it to look like a 4 and animation, but no, it is a 6. A maximum. And here we go. Vishal been brought into attack now for his first over, and a deceptive coming down there on the very first ball. Prathamesh there on strike, batting at 13 of 10. And Vishal has just treated him with a deceptive delivery, just leaving him completely clueless. And now this look at the field placement. It is completely different as of the previous over. Here we go for the fifth one, and one more coming down there again. Five consecutive dot balls been bowled by Vishal, just not letting the batter take even a single run. Can we see a maiden over coming down here? One ball left, going for the last one. Bowling that one slightly slower, and the batter swings it hard in the air and up there for a maximum. Could have been made in over, but the batter decides to declare that one as slower, and the batter six on the last ball. So 6 runs from this over. It was amazing till the fifth one, but then conceding that six on the last one just made it a little bad for Vishal, but no, just 6 runs conceded. So a positive thing for the bowling team, Lodha and CP Titans, and the score now after the end of the 15th over is 121 runs for the loss of 6 wickets. And here we go, this time just directed straight to the cover fielder, and one more dot ball. It is Nero Veda into attack for his first over. Started off with leg byes, then three consecutive dot, then three consecutive dot. And now here we go, just moving on to the 17th over. It is where Sharvin brought into attack for his second one. Started off with two back-to-back dots, and here it goes straight along the ground through the covers, and a four. Brought into attack for his second one. Started off with back-to-back shot, a powerful hit shot. It goes the maximum, almost there. No, not going for a maximum. It was a massive shot in the air, sky high, but just got the height, not the distance. And here we go, the over which was decided off with two consecutive dots, then a 4 and 2 action, then again dots, and then a single on the last one. So the score after the end of the 17th over is 131 runs for the loss of 6 wickets. And now it is Nirav Veda been brought back into attack for his second over. Has conceded 4 runs in his first over, and can we see him taking a wicket, him bringing in that breakthrough and taking off this partnership, just breaking off them and sending one of them back. Here it goes, swing the toss, and here we go. As you can see that one in the replay, he stepped out. Them back. Here it goes, swing the toss, and here. And again tries to go for same, but Nirav Veda acts deceptive, and a dot ball getting bowled by him. So on strike, batting at 24 of 19, 137 runs been scored till now by his team Richmond. Here we go again, stepped out this time straight to the cover fielder and a dot ball. Just two back-to-back dots after that maximum on the very first. Here we go again. Again tries to step out, and umpire signaling that one as leg bytes, but it doesn't matter how the run comes unless they're coming. So one run taken off that, and now just two balls left of his over. And here we go, straight through the extra covers. A powerful one going down there for four. And this time, Nirav Veda making no mistakes and putting that one straight into the stumps. The seventh one has been taken, and then that celebration of him. Just telling umpires that this is the thing which I was scripting from the start of this inning. No, this is something what I was looking for, and finally gets that, and then that happiness falling through. And the score after this wicket, after the end of the 18th over, is 142 runs for the loss of 7 wickets. And now last 2 overs remaining. Can we see the team Richmond going all out, or are we going to see some expensive overs coming down here? And here we go for the 19th over. It is Vishal into attack, swing it out on the very first by Sunil, and what is that? Didn't collect it well, and along with that, wasn't able to stop that. Could have went for a four, but anyhow, 2 runs taken. They can't just leak runs like this. They need to be more precise. Could have been the eighth one. Could have been the first one for Vishal. It is Vishal been brought in for his third over. Just moving the field around and just setting up a trap over here for the batter. The batter Sunil, who is batting at 26 of 22. And here we go for the second delivery of The shot's over. Just push that one straight to the point fielder and them trying to go for stumping down there. Just trying to get in a run out. A dot ball here. And here we go again. A tricky one, just leaving the batter completely clueless. So one more dot ball. Started off with two, then a dot ball, then a dot ball. So two back-to-back dots. And now here we go for the fourth one. What can we see incoming? Can we see a boundary, or can we see a wicket, or can we see something spicy coming up there? And here comes the dot ball. And just don't forget it. What happens when back-to-back dot balls come in? Every dot ball leads to pressure mounting up, and pressure mounting up leads to a wicket coming down there. So can we expect a wicket? Here we go. The batter stepping out, hitting that one straight, and a sky-high shot for a maximum down there. So can we expect a wicket? Here we go. The batter stepping out, hitting that one straight. And here we go for the final over of the first innings, and swing it hard in the air, and one bounce for it is. Just a tap before the boundary ropes, otherwise could have been a sixer. And swing it hard in the air, and here we go again, stepping out and then not even looking back, because he knows that what has been done, what must have been done behind. Just look at that one. Look at the replay. Stepping out and then not even looking back. Shot, but just wicket been taken. So 155 for the loss of 8, and now 2 wickets remaining for the team. Lodha and CP Titans to send Richmond as all out. But can we see those 2 wickets coming down there? Because there are both the new batters out there on the field, Milind as well as Sanjay. And last 4 balls left now. And here we go now, Milind on strike, ready to face off his first delivery. Thrown into attack, going for his third one. and just flicked it on into the gap. And taken one, turn back for the multiple, and guess what? It is taken. No, it's not, and it is a wicket. A wicket has been taken down. Just have a look at that one. Bowler threw it back, straight back up for the multiple, to the bowler, and guess what? It is taken. No, it's not. So now only one last wicket remaining. The only job what Millen had was, and Millen knew that he has to do is take maximum runs possible out there. So they took 2 runs off that one, and then they went for the third one. And while taking the third one, he ends up sacrificing his wicket at the non-striker's end. So 157 for the loss of 9 it is. The last 3 balls remaining, and one last wicket. It is Anish, the new batter, standing on strike, marking up his stance, ready to face off his first delivery. Swing the tar, and here it goes. Here it goes for a maximum. Maybe the sacrifice which was made on the previous one by Millen has turned out fruitful, as Anish goes for a maximum on the very first. 163 runs scored, 9 wickets when put down, and last 2 balls left. And here we go. Umpire's hand goes up. It has been declared as a wicket. So the team Richmond is all out now for the score of 163. And now the total, now the target for team Lodha NCB Titans is going to be 164 runs, and they need to chase it down within 20 overs to win this match of 40 plus tournament. And here we are into the run chase where the team Lodha NCB Titans requires 162 runs to win this match now from 19.2 overs. And here it goes. Off stump has been removed from his place and the first wicket has been put down. It is Vishal who has been sent back. Two for the loss of one. Just have a look at that one. Just blowing off the stump. And now here we go for the last ball of the first over. Rohan took a wicket on the previous one and now he's looking more energetic, more invested into the game and looking for one more. Just driven it off straight to the fielder standing at the covers and here we go. So the score after the end of the first over is 2 runs for the loss of 1 wicket. And here we go, moving on to the second over. It is Anish into attack, started off its 2 back-to-back dots. Here we go, one more boundary coming down there against Anish. Just back to back pose. As you can see that one in the replay, he pulled that one. Let's have a quick replay of that shot. And as you can see, a short pitch delivery been pulled straight off onto the leg side, along the ground for four. Along the ground. And now with just one last ball remaining of the third over, 17 runs already been scored. 147 more required. Here we go, flicked it in straight over the mid wicket, and here we go. Exactly knew what he was supposed to be. Here we go, flicked it in straight over. Taking that one. And one more boundary, just two boundaries of this over, and the score after the end of the third over is 21 runs for the loss of one wicket. And now Team Lodha NCB Titans requires 143 runs from 17 overs at the required run rate of 8.41. And here we go. What was that? Just have a look at that one. The batter just swing that one hard, really hard, that it made sure that it is going straight outside the boundary ropes and taking full advantage of the power play going on, because he very well knows that there are only two fielders outside the 30-yard circle, and this is the best time when he can go for maximum runs possible out there. And here go again, Melinda's in the attack, and Melinda's been welcomed with a six, and now a four along the ground shot through the long off, and yes, here we go. 31 runs up. And here, as we can see that one, the batter just tries to flick that one off, but misses it, and a dot ball. And loud one. It was a loud one, and guess what? It has been declared as a wicket, and now Karan has to go back after scoring 15 runs. Just have a look at that. He swing the tar. There was an edge, and the keeper collecting it nicely straight into the gloves. And guess what? One more wicket has been put down. 31 for the loss of two it is. And now here we go. Jitu is the new batter standing on strike, ready to face off his first delivery. And Millen coming here again. And here comes a wide delivery. That one, the bowler just missing his line and bowling that one for an extra. we go, moving on to the fifth one. Rohan brought back into attack, and on the very first, straight through the point, along the ground for a 4. 37 runs up, and now more 127 required. Jitu just got his first boundary. More 5 balls left of Rohan's over. Can we expect something different, something spicy coming out there? And here we go, through the fine. Is it going all the way? Yes, it is going just all the way up there. And with this, 4 runs are been added to the team's total. Like something different, something spicy coming out there. And here we go, through the fine. Is it going all the way? Yes, it is going. 41 runs for the loss of 2. Two back-to-back fours. Jitu here again. Just waiting for one more, just looking for one more. Can we see one more? And here comes a shot been played straight up there to the mid off. And here we go, hammered it straight, but straight to the fielder at the covers. And here we go again with the dot ball. And now one last ball left of the fifth over. Himanshu on strike, batting at 14 of 10. And a wonderful save, to saving of those important runs over there. And now moving on to the final over of the power play. It is Milind been brought back into attack for his second over, and he has started off with a wide delivery. 44 runs already been scored. 120 more needed, and here we go. A dot ball. And here we go again straight to the fielder, and just back to back dot balls coming down there, and Milind not letting Himanshu take even a single run. And here we go, that much needed one, the one he was looking for from the first ball. This time just extending his arms and hitting that one straight through the extra covers. And here we go. 4 runs add to the team's total. And here the batter finding himself lucky out there that not going to sacrifice his wicket this time, not going to get out. Otherwise, could have been one more, could have been 50 for three. तो कब का हो गया था? अभी तो 51 हो गया, बोलो बोलो उनको 50 नहीं. And now the score after the end of the power play overs, after the end of the sixth over, is 51 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. And here we go, that maximum by Manchu. And now the score after the end of the seventh over is 61 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. And now only 103 required for them to win this match from 13 overs at the required run rate of 7.92. Jitu and Himanshu, both of them are playing calculated shots and just trying to build up a partnership over here. And here we go, moving on to the eighth one. It is Sunil been brought into attack for his first over. Himanshu just flicks him off onto the leg side and takes that single on the very first. And now it is G2 on strike. And as you saw that one on the previous one, the bowler just misses his line and ends up bowling a wide ball, but also keeper makes up a mistake, so ending up going all the way till the boundary ropes through the fine, and 5 extra runs just getting subtracted from the runs needed. Jitu has entered the field with luck today. Because could have been a catch, could have been a breakthrough, could have been a batter being sent back. But fortunately, from the perspective of the batter, that he finds himself lucky over there and not sacrifice. And here, as we can see that one in the replay, the batter just swing that one out straight all the way going up through the mid wicket for that much needed one. And now the team Lodha NCB Titans requires 87 runs from 11 overs with a required run rate of 7.91. And here it goes on the very first ball. Sunil has been welcomed with the boundary with the four. 11 have a look at it. With the required run rate of directed 7.91. And here it where the fielder is in place. 81 for the loss of 2 it is. A few last balls remaining before the drinks break. Here again, just back-to-back shots. Started off with a 4 and now a 6. The 6 still raiding the run chase and making sure that they don't take much time to finish this off. Take the win home. And again. And here we go again. One more coming down there. This time straight over the long on and making sure that it is crossing the boundary and here we go again. Over the boundary ropes for a maximum again. And here again, just back-to-back shots by Jitu. Started off with a 4 and then just back-to-back sixes, just going for sixes here and here again. As you can see that one in the replay, took that one off for a lower full toss and then just three consecutive sixes, a hat trick of sixes. And here again, this time tries to play it straight and straight through the mid on, to the long on, and taken one. Finally, a single after so long. And now he is just 7 runs away from his 50. And with this, it is 100 runs up for the team Lodha NCB Titans. And umpire signals that one as an extra delivery, so it's a white ball, and we need to wait for that one more delivery before the drinks break. And here we go, one more white ball coming down there. This is back to back white balls, and we can clearly see that pressure mounting up on the bowling team, on the defending team, especially on Sunil after conceding so many runs of this over. And here comes finally a decent delivery, and with this, the score after the end of the 10th over is 102 runs for the loss of 2 wickets, and now it's time for the drinks break. And here we go, here we are back into action after the drinks break, and it is Anish brought into attack for a second over. Started off with a single, then a dot, and then a single again. And here we go, Jitu on strike, batting at 44, just 6 runs away from his 50, and a stumping coming down there. There was an appeal, but umpire says no, that he will wait more and he will just complete his 50. And here it goes, just flicked it on, taken off for a lower full toss, and guess what? Again, that aggression which was missing from few deliveries has been brought into action again. Just have a look at that one. And now just one run away from his 50. Batting at 49 off 24, playing that a much important knock. Only 55 runs needed for the team Lodha NCB Titans to win this match. tap shot onto the offside and taken one. And now the score after the end of the 12th over is 124 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. And here we go. As we can see that one in the replay, the bowler just did his job, and the disappointment on the batter's face of just had to go back after completing that 50. Started off with 2 dot and taken this wicket. 124 for the loss of 3 it is. No worries. Two back-to-back dot balls after that wicket, and Anish is not letting Pratik take even a single run. One more dot ball. Here comes again into action. And guess what? With this, it is an wicket maiden. It is a wicket maiden over. And the score after the end of the 13th over is 124 runs for the loss of 3 wickets. And here again, this time straight through the point, going along the ground. And Sanjay has been welcomed with a four. Let's have a look at that shot. Hammered it. And here again, punched it into the gap. 49. Just one run away from his 50. Himanshu on strike, just looking around, looking at the field setup. Sanjay is all set and a bit more aggressive now because got hit for a 4 on the very first. Going across the wicket for the second one. And it goes, just pulled it off into the gap straight to the fielder. But taken one, and with this, 50 runs of Himanshu are completed. And my bad, on the previous one it was a dot delivery, it wasn't a run. And on this delivery he has taken one and he has completed his 50. And it goes through the keeper, just going all the way up until the commentary box for a 4. So 4 runs getting subtracted from the runs needed, and now only 27 needed. As you can see that one, and it goes through the keeper, just going all the way up. That one. And now Pratik is also getting into action. He's also trying to attack back, and here we go again. This time through the. Just have a look at it. Pratik is also getting into action. He's also trying to attack back, and here we go again. This time straight to the fielder, and here again a dot ball. So two back-to-back dot balls bowled by Vaibhav to start the over. 23 runs required. 34 balls left. This time an aerial shot straight over the extra covers and then all the way up. It's not stopping, it is just going across the boundary ropes and been hit there. Now only 90 needed from 33. Again up there, but this time straight up to the fielder who was standing at the boundary ropes and taken one. 146 for the loss of 3. It is 18 required of 32 at the required run rate of 3.38. The game is just getting easier and easier for the team Lodha and CP Titans. And it has been taken. It has been taken. What was that? A cotton mold. Pratik has been departed. He has been sent back. Just have a look at that. This got into the hand. The stick to his hand
And
and
it has
taken.
been
Taken. It has been taken. What was that? And here we go, as we can see that one in the replay was been played in the air above the 30 yards and just claimed that one for a 4 second boundary of the over. And with this, the score after the end of the 15th over is 150 runs for the loss of 4 wickets. And now the team Lodha NCB Titans requires 14 runs from 5 overs. And here we go, straight into the extra covers. And all the way up there along the ground for that 4 runs
and
again
here we
getting
go
subtracted from
straight
the
in.
runs needed. And now only 9 needed. Only 9 runs required. Himanshu batting at 59 of just 39. And here we go again. Just 4 runs getting subtracted. Just look at that flick shot. Was been hit straight onto the mid wicket. And I'm only 5 needed. Can we see a wicket incoming? Can we see one more batter coming in for those last few runs? And it goes just exchanged for a single, and now 4 runs required. Maybe just one boundary to finish off the matter and take the win home. 160 runs up for the loss of 4. So can we expect a boundary, or can we expect one more batter coming in? And here comes the deceptive one, just leaving the batter clueless. For the last ball of the 16th over, it has been flicked and nothing taken. So the score after the end of the 16th over is 161 runs for the loss of 4 wickets, and now only 3 runs required. And here we go, just a drive straight to the fielder at the covers, and the over has been started off with a dot delivery. 3 runs required for the team Lodha NCB Titans to win this match, to take the win home. Can we see that thing happening? And it goes, here it goes. The bowler just tricking the batter and not letting him take those final runs. Can we see Neerav Veda coming down to score those final runs? He's standing here in the pavilion just waiting for his chance. Can we see that chance, him getting that chance? Or is Himanshu just going to close the matter? Just slice it in, but this time again straight to the fielder, and one more dot ball. Just back to back dots. And here again, Anish beating him. This is what is happening. Just over and over again. He's not letting Himanshu take even a single run. He's making it look like that he's just a new batter out there on the field, and is the one who is struggling for his first run, and not someone who has scored already 64 runs this time. Hard drive straight to the cover fielder, and again a dot ball. So 5 dot balls till now of this over, and now one last ball left. Can it be a maiden over? And this time just pulled it off, and here it goes. Finally the run chase has been done. The full stop has been put on there, and the win has been taken and home by the team Lodha and CB Titans. Just have a look at that shot, and with this the team Lodha and CB Titans have won this match by 6 wickets. And with this, your commentator Janmesh Kokade is signing off with operator Satish and cameraman Shoaib.